Hello gamers, welcome back to the games. You know, one of my fans directed me to this particular interview done by Angry Joe with Tony ZUROVEC, who I believe is one of the best people to have on the project. Angry Joe hasn't been keeping up with Star Citizen, doesn't know a lot about Star Citizen, didn't ask him a lot of the more detailed questions when it comes to like the actual physical economy that we're going to get into on this particular video, and that's okay. You know, when you're doing review after review after review, I get it. Joe can't keep up with every single game, but you won't see them talk about the economy pretty much in detail like we want, like as industrialists want. We want to know if we're going to have effects on the actual valuations, because it's checks and balances. It's like if they put something out and they're carte blanche putting price on it, SIG, and we don't agree with that pricing, how are we going to be able to change it? Now, that needs to be put out there, because literally if you go on Google and you search up Star Citizen economy, it's a vacuum. SIG has not put out enough information when it comes to the economy. It's as if all industrialists out there get the Passover. Like they don't give a shit about any of the industrialist gameplay, and they have to start talking about it. They have to start putting information out on that. If you type that in, like try it, Star Citizen economy, there's a complete vacuum. And there's like one video from over 4 years ago from SIG, a couple things from Tony, which are nice. And you even see some like me, like I've got a guide, you know, like where I'm just talking about the economy in general in real life and how it should be mimicked in the game. And that's it. So like industrialists seem to me to get like complete passed over. I'm glad that Joe kind of touched on a little bit, but he went into like griefing and you know, like griefing, give me a break. I mean, like really, you know, pirating is a legitimate business, whether you like it or not. It's criminal activity, yes, but like it's going to happen in the game and you're covered. Period. You know, for people that are worried about what's going to happen to their ships, we've already gone over that. You're covered. Okay, you get another ship, don't worry about it. And they make it difficult for pirates to sell in UEE space. They got to go into outlaw space. It creates interesting dynamics with careers. NPC bounty hunters go after you, and they only go after you in UEE space. As you go into outlaw space, then you're going to have to deal with player bounty hunters, and there's a neat dynamic going on there. That's great, but industrialists seem to me always get that complete passover by SIG, and SIG is really going to have to start putting out more information about the economy. We're already concerned as industrialists that we won't be able to really manufacture like we want. These nodes that they talk about on planets are going to be 90% controlled pretty much by NPCs. And I'm not talking about the population either. I'm talking about the fact that SIG has literally said that most of the manufacturing is going to be done based via NPCs, and that a small percentage will have the ability to manufacture. And that is just like huge warning signs to me that like a lot of people won't be able to manufacture, and that only like Test Squadron and the big guys are going to be able to manufacture, which is complete bullshit. You know, like if you want to be a manufacturer in the game, you should be able to manufacture things, and that needs a voice. And I'm continually stunned by the fact that like industrialists aren't voicing out about this, aren't like livid about the fact that, you know, like this information isn't out there as easily as if you want to find something about PvP or you know, and I love PvP, don't get me wrong, or you know, missions and stuff like that, and I get it. It's the beginning of the game. 6 years later, it's the beginning of the game. But these are things that need to be put out there. They need to be talked about, and I don't see anybody talking about it like this. So that's why I put these particular videos out. Tell me what you guys think. I am kind of calmed a little bit about the economy because, like I said, Tony talking about the economy, it sounds to me like he understands supply and demand mechanics, which is a good thing. I think they're heavily relying on NPCs to value things. I think they want to put those valuations in the game because it's a business in real life, and SIG needs to keep their pipelines going when it comes to like ship buying. And I know they're going to have a surplus of cash when Squadron 42 comes out, but what happens after that? What happens to the revenue? 500 employees, 5 places to continue to support expenses, and they need a way to continue the cash. So what I'm concerned about is they're inflating prices on these ships. If you do the calculations and you do the math and you talk about dollars to UEC to creds, because you can buy the creds essentially with money, and if you do those calculations and you look at what they price the ships at, it's ridiculously inflated. Where's the checks and balances? Where's the voices? Where's the people talking about this? Nowhere but here on the Games. Welcome to it. Put your comments down below. If you watched the whole way, congratulations. It means you got some type of sense. It means you're an industrialist and it matters to you. So say something about it. So share the video. So push the content out there. It's beyond me why people don't really get into talking about this at all. It's a complete vacuum. What is going on here, gamers? If you enjoy the content, please check out my Patreon page. We need a lot of help here on the channel. We need a lot of funding. We're not funded like Test. We're not funded like Board. We're not funded like Noob. We're not funded like any of those guys, but yet the content still flows here on the channel. And if you like it, consider becoming a patron. It would really help out. It would really keep me motivated to continue the content, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We do have a giveaway on a Saber, and I guess I'm going to see you on the next vid. But just love to hear your thoughts, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you.